A couple tips on doing tabletops. When you go to do a tabletop, if you can find a really nice hip that you're comfortable on, I would really suggest doing it on the hip initially before you attempt to do a tabletop over a straight jump. The reason being, when you're going over the hip and you're doing the tabletop, I mean, some of the work's already done for you because you have to turn that direction to begin with. Now, when you're doing the tabletop, you're always going to have one of your feet in front, again, when you're approaching the jump and so forth. For me, I ride with my right foot forward, so for me, I'm going to table to the right. The wheels of the bike are going to tilt to the right side, and the handlebar, the left side, is going to drop down. Something that'll really help you is if you can take your top hand and kind of roll it under the handlebar and pull up. When you pull this hand up and you can push down with the other side, it'll really help give your bike that lean that it needs to achieve the tabletop. Other things you're going to need to do is take your back foot or your bottom foot in the table and really use that one to kind of pull the bottom of the bike up. Your feet will move on the pedals. For instance, your front foot tends to roll outward, or the heel will roll outward and the toes will point more inward. So as you're releasing the table and kind of rolling your hand back, pushing the bike level again, and preparing to land, you got to be mindful of the way your feet are sitting on the pedals. They usually shift a little bit, and you want to make sure that they're straight again so that when you come into your landing, especially if there's another obstacle after, that you don't have to readjust your feet. In the beginning, they're really not going to look that great, but you're still doing it. You want to, over time, this is something that you're going to practice. It's more of a style trick, so the more you do it, the better you're going to get, the more of your own flavor you'll put into it, and that's really how you can do a table.